because I'm no like nutritional expert. I'm no expert in that. That's for sure. You went on keto. Keto seems like so hard to stick with. Like I remember one of my friends years ago, he said that he was trying keto and after a bit he was having like hallucinations but like cake and desserts. Just like bruh. That is insane. But it is crazy like the amount of like sugar like just some foods will have or that like people will consume and like they just like don't like they just don't even like question it at all. It's like I said, they're still like normalized to it. Or just like I'm sure your average person doesn't even like pay attention to like nutritional facts or ingredients. Because it's like like cereal, how like basically 99% of cereal is like terrible for you. When it's like marketed as like a great start to the day. Oops. 20 grams of sugar, zero fiber. Insert X preservatives. And like anytime this gets talked about, I have to talk about Nutella, how Nutella is advertised. Yeah, Owl knows because you've heard me talk about this like 800 times. Because I vividly remember like commercials as a kid where it's like some kid in like gym class and they're like climbing like the rope. It's like Nutella. I'm so healthy. That's how they advertised it. Even though it's like I'm pretty sure it's like a third of it is sugar. I'm pretty sure. And like just other like preservatives and there's like barely any like actual like hazelnuts in it. I don't know. I definitely remember like seeing a picture on Reddit years back of this like sandwich that somebody would buy from their like gas station. It was like just some like chicken sandwich thing, and it had like it was like 300% of their like daily sodium, and like it probably had like probably a shit ton of like trans fats and probably a shit ton of like preservatives and such. Just like holy fuck, man. I think the biggest classic is like fast food salads. In a video I was watching last night, the guy was like talking about salads from fast food places and how like he mentions that like I don't know if it's still like this and maybe it's just like in certain areas, but how I guess they'll like spray like this stuff on like the greens of the salad to keep it like fresh longer to make it like stay green, like just a preservative, I guess. But it's like literally like chemicals that you're eating, and then like the salad dressing is usually like horrid for you. Like I've always heard that like the salads from fast food places are allegedly on average worse for you than like just like if you were to get like whatever the burger is from there. If that's true, I'm not too certain, and likely I assume it can vary just in between from like different areas, different restaurants. But also, like, who's out here going to a fast food place to get a salad? I high-key think that salads, just in restaurants in general, are like such a scam. Because like, I feel like you can make a salad at home for like pretty cheap. Like they'll charge you like 20 bucks for a salad. And it's like, bruh, like you could just buy some like kale and spinach. And like maybe like a couple other greens and like, you know, like just get the stuff for it. Same with like spaghetti. I remember getting spaghetti at a restaurant like a long time ago, and I was like, wow, you get like nothing for this, and this is like $15. I'm actually surprised because recently we've been getting bok choy, which is like just like a Korean green leaf, and I was surprised to see that like this like big like thing of bok choy was like $3. I was like, bruh, that's crazy. Like this thing lasts like an entire week and it's like $3. Yeah, I think the salad mixes, I think they're probably fine. I don't know what the salad dressings usually include with them, how those are. Yo, Phantom. How are you? We are gaming indeed out here. Yeah, or just like buying like mixed greens from the grocery store. This angle ain't good. Recovering mentally from crashing Twilight Princess yesterday. Did it randomly crash, or did you do something accidentally that made it crash? Me getting a crash in MM the other day. And definitely I'm not 100% on what I did, but it's a little unlucky that it happened. Oh my god, Ebo. Hey. It's because I have to look at my thing. Because Ook caught the boomerang frame perfectly and it crashes if you kill him while he has it. Oh. That's unlucky. That's so messed up. I wonder how easy that is to just like time. Like if you tried to make that happen, like how easy that would be to do. Also crashed by getting grabbed by a cargo rock on the frame it dies also. That seems wild. I don't think I've ever seen either of those, but I guess I've not really consumed much Twilight Princess content. Considering for years I avoided watching the game until I played the game, because I was like, I want to play this game someday. There's like a classic clip from 2013 or something of somebody like hookshotting whatever it's Clashon actually, Clashotting the boss in City in the Sky, whatever that guy's name is, and he's just like floating in the air, hookshotting onto like nothing, Clashotting. It's called a cool game. And also frame perfect hit Death Sword in Arbiter's grounds and he just leaves the boss room. Oh, awesome. Damn, I wouldn't have guessed that there are so many like crashes in Twilight Princess. I had never heard of like people really talk about any crashes in that game before. It's like in Wind Waker, the only crash I know of is if you hit like a big Octo's eye on the ocean with an arrow in a specific way. Which they fixed that in the randomizer. At least, which is good. They found a possible ace method in the last week, but it seems like it might not work out. What would it allow you to do if if it maybe works, or is that not known? I'm over here, damn. Did not count me on the ground. Bro, what the fuck? Jesus. Well, hopefully it ends up being able to load something cool, but I guess you'll see in time. The joke was that in 5 years, there'll be a very complex ace setup that saves 10 seconds over current 80%. Imagine that actually ends up being a thing. Imagine if they ever end up getting like a barrier skip for Twilight Princess, I guess, as they call it. Or like early Hyrule, whatever. Whatever you'd word it as. But all I gotta say is that for Wind Waker, for years, people always said like, it'll never happen. It can't happen. And I was like, nah, they're gonna find a way. And what do you know? Now there's like 5 ways to barrier skip. And people seem to be pretty consistent with it. Skipping the second clause in the words, but skipping spinner would require some bullshit. Well, I guess that'll be answered maybe someday. Maybe if it ever gets found, maybe something else will get found too. That makes skipping spinner less bad, maybe. Bomb boost during an LJA for a spinner skip. I don't think I've ever seen someone bomb boost during an LJA. That sounds kind of whack to do. That's true, all I need is sword and leaf now. Honestly, kind of hype now that for barrier skip in Wind Waker, you don't have to use bombs anymore, because that like looked really whack to have to time like the bomb pull and the bomb drop. So it's at like the right frame of his animation. Jim did it during a rando on a hotfix while I was waiting for Spike to catch up. Yeah, I'm just flexing. I guess I have no idea how hard it actually is, but damn, that sounds hard. Like, do you void or something if you don't get it? You just have to do it before running out of bombs because TP does not drop bombs. And like, can you only get bombs from like bomb flowers and like buying them? It's been a minute. Oh, and chests. Or is that Skyward Sword I'm thinking of that you can pull? I think it's Skyward Sword I'm thinking of where you can pull a bomb and then like just actually put it in your bomb bag from like a bomb flower. Okay, yeah, that's Skyward Sword. That's a neat idea. I'm definitely thankful that MM has bomb drops and that there's areas in the game that have guaranteed bomb drops. I'm not sure how common guaranteed bomb drops are in Ocarina of Time. But it's just nice that there's like areas in this game where you just know like, oh yeah, I can always get a bomb drop from here. Shasta, I think it was at BGDQ 1 when we were watching Trev do his Ocarina of Time 100% run. He was in Ice Cavern and he was like killing a Freezer over and over to farm a bomb drop, and I'm pretty sure like a Freezer had like a super low chance of dropping bombs. I just remember like Fig like dying a bit, watching that. But also be like, damn, that type just farming this enemy for a bomb drop. Amazing. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? You when you enter that loading zone, you go to the flower so frequently. Snow Peak Ruins requires bombs. There's only 2 chests in the dungeon that have them, and they're behind bombs. That's a sick meme. This is where I talk about how in Link to the Past, how there is one of the bosses that requires you to have magic, and if you enter the fight without magic, or any way to refill your magic, you just have to like die and like come back with magic. It's like, wow. That's a really cool boss design for a casual. And I'm pretty sure there were, well, there's like no like ammo refills like right before bosses in that game, like anywhere. I think there was like one dungeon in that game that had like a room with like fairies in it like right before a boss. Which I'll always say it's kind of dumb in MM for Twin Mold. If you're in giant form, you can't collect magic drops. Okay, I'm literally holding target. I don't know what you want from me. Like, at least there's magic drops before you enter Twin Mold. And, like, you know, like, at least there are magic drops in the Twin Mold room. It is kind of dumb, though, like, if you run out of magic as, like, a casual, and, you know, you're just, like, waiting to get magic to use Giant's Mask again. Like, you just have to hope that they break a pillar to spawn magic, which, like, that's a little dumb. I wonder how much magic for Giant's Mask, like, a casual, like, needs to fight Twin Mold. Like, I wonder what that looks like. Really? Cold Stare, is that the name of that boss in Link to the Past that I was talking about? Awesome. A Dark Nut fight being on a 2-minute timer, and it just game overs you if you don't beat it. That's so whack. I guess I don't know anything about Minish Cap, so maybe it like makes sense in the context of the story of the game or what's happening in that moment, but like, jeez. But I do know, whenever people talk about Minish Cap, they always talk really good about that game. People seem to really like the handheld Zelda games for the most part. You're supposed to be rushing to Vadi, but right before you get to him, 3 Dark Nuts spawn in. That's wild. There'll be someday that I do handheld Zeldas. AKA the one that's been hyped up the most is Link Between Worlds. Yeah, I don't know, something about the handheld Zeldas, like, yeah, like Link's Awakening, Minish Cap, Link Between Worlds. People just hype those games up. I'm not too sure about Phantom Track or Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass. Yeah, Phantom Tracks. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. I'm not too sure about what people think of those games, but it is definitely something seeing those games with like turbo crusty Toon Link model. Because damn, is he crusty looking in those games? compared to Wind Waker. We have Toon Link at home. Toon Link at home. I wish Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks weren't tied to DS controls. You have to use the stylus to, because you have to use the stylus to control Link, right? Is it the same for both games? I think one of the most hyped things is in Mario & Luigi Partners in Time on the DS. I guess it was a launch title, maybe, or it's a really early, a game that was in development before the DS was like actually out, because apparently, what's their name, Alpha Dream? Like apparently they were told, I guess by Nintendo, that it had 2 screens, but they weren't told that it had a touch screen, which is why like the entirety of Partners in Time doesn't use touch controls until there's like that one singular section at like the end of the game where you get like a map to clean off, so you use the touch screen to like scrape the dirt off of it. And that's the only instance of touch controls. Like I'm sure they like towards the end of development were like, oh shit, there's touch controls on this console. Like there's a touch screen on this system. Sure, implement it there. Fuck it. They really did Toon Link dirty in the DS games. Real. Are you, Alana? Good morning. Spirit Jacks uses the microphone. Oh man. There was some game I had on the DS back then that used the microphone, and I honestly don't remember what it was, but I remember it just being a pain in the ass, because I remember it just like didn't work half the time. What was it? Spirit Track's pan flute is horrible. Damn, do you have to like blow into the mic and like hit the touchscreen at the same time? Never knew that about Partners in Time. Partners in Time, I remember being hype. I know people always talk about Bowser's Inside Story and Superstar Saga. People never talk about Partners in Time. To play notes by blowing into the mic and moving something on the touchscreen. That sounds so awkward. That sounds super awkward. Did anybody here ever play DS Guitar Hero? Where it had like that attachment that went into the GBA slot, I'm pretty sure. And I guess you'd be like holding like, I guess you would be holding the DS like upside down, and I guess using like the stylus on the touch screen at the same time, I think. That was also horrible. Amazing. I'd be curious to try it someday just for the sake of trying it. My lips are dry, or like they're just like kind of dry feeling, and I'm like biting my lips. I need to stop. That's like one of my worst habits is biting my lips. You know, that has to be like if you're a species that doesn't have lips, honestly, that seems like it goes hard. Not having to deal with lips seems like a hype thing. Give me a beak. I was way off with my angle. No, I love signs. That was terrible. That's funny you mentioned that. I was literally talking about the e-reader like yesterday or the day before on stream. Yeah, I had an e-reader for a little bit as a kid. And then what? Love that just not blowing up sometimes. Like, can you accidentally cull your bomb or the rock or something? Or is it just like the bomb actually missing? Because it feels like such a big target to hit and the bomb explosion is pretty big. I feel like I remember in Glitchless 100%, I'm pretty sure I used to like just look at the bomb at the rock so it wouldn't cull it. Yeah, we used to have an e-reader back in the day, and then we got rid of it, along with a bunch of other cool stuff, unfortunately, because I was dumb. Stupid child. This angle's gonna be really bad. That was a pretty bad angle. Oops. I would play NES DK on my GameCube using the e-reader. That goes hard. You wish you had a LAN adapter for GameCube? Just for having it, or would you actually use it for something? For like there's like, what, like, how did I get that angle? Hello? There's such a small list of games that I actually use the LAN adapter. Shouts to if you have a LAN adapter for Mario Kart Double Dash, you can do like 16-person. I think you can link 4 GameCubes together and do like 16-person Double Dash. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I'm pretty sure it's 16, I think. Shouts to anybody that got component cables for their GameCube back in the GameCube era, since they were only available on Nintendo's website back then. And you know, I wonder how much they cost, because I'm sure they weren't even that expensive. It's just like, I'm sure most people didn't even like know they existed or like didn't need them or whatever. Your old manager had 4 GameCubes and LAN adapters because he worked on 1080 Avalanche. Damn. 8-person air ride at BGDQ5. That would go hard if someone just rolled up with that all of a sudden one day. That would go super hard. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure there's also an N64 cartridge that has like a LAN port on it. I think. I don't know if that's a Japanese only thing, maybe. Unless that was like a Super Nintendo or like a Famicom thing, maybe. Wait, no, go on the flower. Not yet. Go on the flower. Fly into the abyss. I wonder how many just like Japanese exclusive like Famicom and Super Famicom peripherals there are. You ever miss that? Like, does anybody miss that with older gaming, I guess, in general? Where like there was just like all these like just like unique attachments and things that existed back then. I guess it wouldn't really work nowadays, for the most part. Definitely just interesting, like just like looking back at it though. And it's interesting to like to learn about for me. This might miss. I guess we'll see. Oh. It did not miss. Thankfully. Super Famicom having satellite provided online games. Yeah. You know, Sega Saturn had online through a 26K modem. Hopefully that sounds familiar. I can only imagine like it was super hyped to see that on a console. Like, whoa, this console can connect to the internet. Saturn Bomberman with online multiplayer using your phone line. I wonder how well it worked. And like, did that like charge your phone bill like super hard back then? It's like, I feel like the classic of like back in the day, it's like, oh yeah, you know, don't be on the phone for too long for the phone bill, or if you call like somewhere far away, long distance, you get like charged up the ass back then. I was like, how weird the sound is from this boss. I remember Carlos, shouts to Carlos, he would always say that Adawa sounds like he's saying, "My foot." Which is like, I can definitely see how he hears that. My foot. Man, think about older consoles, something I never understood that why it didn't become commonplace back with like a cartridge-based systems. How, at least to my knowledge, the only console that had game boxes that weren't just like cardboard that like everyone would just throw out was like Sega Genesis, because those had like game boxes that were more like VCR or did, no, I guess I think some VHS tapes had that. I definitely know there were some VHS tapes that were just like in like a little like cardboard sleeve, but I remember some VHS tapes also came in those like kind of like, I guess, like plastic like cases that like snap shut. I don't know, I never understood why that didn't become more commonplace, because like I guess I've never, like, I don't own a Genesis, but I know it's like way easier to get a Genesis game with the box than it is like basically like, I guess, like any other cartridge based system. But I wonder why that didn't become the normal, because it just seemed like more hype. Maybe they were more expensive. Maybe it's a stigma. Maybe it was like, oh, we don't want to do what Sega's doing. We don't want to be copycats. I don't know. I want to live in a world just like curious to see like how time would be right now if the CD attachment for the Super Nintendo was successful and like came out. I'm curious like what would have happened. Oh my god. Why did I do that? That's fine. Oh my fucking god, man. I don't know how that first one didn't work. Like, did I not slash my sword first or something? I honestly have no idea. Like, I feel like that first one should have worked, but maybe I didn't slash my sword. I don't know. When I was a kid, I didn't know N64 games had boxes, really. Did you guys, like, get your games just, like, from, like, garage sales or something instead? I vividly remember having, like, the Paper Mario box as a kid. That thing's definitely gone. The only game that I still have the box for N64 is Gex 64, which I don't even remember, like, I don't remember, like, playing that as a kid. I feel like I remember renting it, but I don't remember us, like, having it. Oh shit, I forgot about sex, actually. Your dad got for $2. He didn't like it? Damn. Unlucky. I hope you bring that up to him. You have a Mario Story box, but that's it. Damn. Just the box. Dude, I kind of wanted a heart drop or that fairy. Just so I wouldn't have to deal with crit health the whole time. God, if I fell there, I could have easily just blamed crit wiggles. Like, I got like 2 crit wiggles when I was up there. I'm like, yes, love this. I guess now I don't have to damage down, actually. So I guess that works out. Ooh, first try. It's okay because you got to play it instead. True, fuck your dad. Hate that guy. What? I didn't think I would have enough time to actually make it up there. Those rupees. The hype thing is, though, I still have the box for my Wii. And I'm pretty sure I have the box for my Wii U still, and I have my Switch box still. We definitely don't have the N64 or Super Nintendo box. I could only imagine the N64 and Super Nintendo boxes. I could only imagine like we threw them out like probably like whenever our parents probably got them way back in the day. You know, I don't know what happened with it because there's like a picture that I've seen of like, you know, like probably like 20 years ago or something of like in our old basement where we were playing like I think it was Mario 3 or Mario 2 on NES. And it's like I don't remember us ever having an NES, so I'm just like curious like what happened to it? Like did it break or did we sell it or something? I have like no memory of us having it. But I remember us always having the Super Nintendo and the N64. Curious. Pretty sure I mentioned that to my dad one time and he was like, yeah, I don't know. I think. I like swear I brought it up to him. You still have the box for your first 3DS? That's hype. You know, honestly, I like the design of the original 3DS. I don't know, something about it. Just like looks good. I always thought it looked good. I thought for sure I would have lost enough speed to not bonk there. Wait. You have the box for OT 3D, but not the game. I have the soundtrack for OT 3D from Club Nintendo. Do people not like the OG 3DS design? I always thought it was pretty clean. The DS Lite though? Ooh, that's a clean one. That's a clean console. Oh my god. Love the DS Lite. What? okay? I don't understand what just happened there. That was so weird. It just keeps getting further. There's one, dude, there's still one more I need somewhere. Bro. Love this. Just love this, honestly. Like, where the hell was that one this whole time? Jesus, man. It was like some of the worst RNG I've ever seen on that minigame. Like, there was one almost, like, that one was in, like, the back left side. There was one in the back right corner, and then there was just one that just was, like, invisible. That just decided to appear on the opposite side of the room. Pretty lovely, if you ask me at least. Man, I have to say, in some ways, it feels like kind of tragic for the 3DS, like how many different like special versions there were of it. Just it's like, damn, like you have like your 3DS that you play your games on, and then that makes sense. Yep. And then it's like, oops, but I want this cool version that came out. I don't know if you could easily transfer your data though. It's like, I don't know, did any of the 3DS models support SD cards or micro SD cards? Like, I don't know if you could have like put your data on a SD card and then like transfer it over. Since at least like original DS, I know like pretty sure at least the data was stored on the, actually, huh, I'm trying to remember, was the data stored on the cartridge? Or was it stored on the console? I think it was the console actually. Every 3DS model supports some SD card. New 3DS supported micro. Feels good. I've never had like a cell phone that supports SD cards. I know that's something that people find hype. Putting an SD card in their phone. Shoutouts to like iPhones being like a metric. At least they used to be like ridiculously more expensive if you got an iPhone with like more storage in it. I lost 40 seconds to an RNG minigame. Yay. Like, I can imagine, like, grinding all masks at, like, a top level. Like, I can imagine, like, unironically resetting on Bunny Hood minigame, just because it's, like, you can just lose so much time if you just get bad RNG. And it's like, what are you supposed to do about it? Sitting very awkwardly in the chair because I didn't have time to fix it. I guess I could have during the text, but I was locked in mashing. G sent a snap. Oh, he's probably charting right now, honestly. Oh, they floated me to a different unit. I feel like G is always talking about getting floated. Is that a mango emote? It is. I was like, I know he has like the banana for a lot of his emotes. I love mango. Okay, that's okay, B-Bun. How was the Dota bin, Skittle? Alright. Nice menu. It's been okay. Are you serving? How was the Kez today? Somewhat serving, okay. So it'd be like prac typing like slay, but with like just one A and one Y. That's slay, yeah. Prac probably. Dude, nice turnaround. Nice getting the super slide. Really, dude? Oh my god. This is just a waste of time. Oh my god. Feels like I'm practiced that so much, and then just in a run, it'll just like give you a big middle finger, and just not work. Just don't get it. I have to do an extra hover because I feel so low right now. The music fucked up. I thought like I got like a crash for a sec. Like it started just bugging out. That super slide in particular is so annoying, but I just don't get super sliding sometimes. It just feels like I'm doing it at the right timing, and it's just like saying, nah, you're not, and I'm like, nah, I don't agree with it at all. Just consistently being annoying to deal with. You never saw Kez? Was he played a lot when he came out? Since that's what I'm used to from Smite. People just like playing the new character a shit ton. Like, oops, new character. Spam it every game for 3 weeks. It's okay, you can target the chest when you want to. Dota players love the existing characters a lot, which is good. It's good that they enjoy the ones that are there. I don't need a bomb drop. Kez is really hard to play, so not easy entry. So you're saying he's not Soul? Or Persephone? The games I've played with of both those characters, I feel like I could just like mash. Like I feel like I could just like hit buttons and not have to like think. No Scylla. I wonder how cringe she'll be whenever she makes it to Smite 2. Will she be as cringe or will she actually be like a balanced character? Curious. Got stuck on that like blue thing on like those pipes, I guess. Like that's crazy that I actually got stuck on them. Step pipes. Did not get the magic. That is less than ideal. So just like not use magic here. Why is he difficult to play? I don't know if that's at all explainable. Oh, made it through the hideout without exploding the game. You know, I had a thought, like you could, in theory, do a Hess to leave here, maybe just save magic, but also at the same time, that'd be kind of tough and easy to fall into the water with. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if that's really worth it. Because Hessing is the same speed as Goron rolling, but it's like, you also have like less control. I don't know. Feels good they did not acknowledge my existence until I was just zooming past them. He's a stance switcher and has an ability that parries CC abilities, so you need to know like what everyone in the game does to get value out of it, and you have to do a lot of decision making. It's like you cast the ability, and then like, oh, if you get CC'd within like the next 3 seconds or whatever, he just like reflects it or ignores it or whatever. Damn, actually I'm to like know stuff and pay attention instead of just... I'm Persephone, I mash, just throw abilities. I'm Soul, I mash. Okay, I need you. Nice. I usually put stick on C right there. It's usually on C right, I feel like. But I definitely like the bottle on C right, so like this, like that should be the equip with bottle on C right. Would you say Skittle that Scylla is still the most like... Well, actually, I don't even know if you would say like, what the most cringe MOBA characters you've dealt with. I just know you said that Scylla is like the worst designed like Smite character. So I'm really far ahead of in-game time right now. I'm gonna try catching bugs later in this room, maybe. It's like, hello? Okay, that's a play. That works. If I'm like ahead of in-game time, get bugs at the end of the room. Also, you know what I was thinking recently, Arma, that we need? We need another, we need another Kita Lotad. I was thinking about that recently. I was like, yo, that would go hard. I'm trying to see like him doing HMS skip and he just pauses like an extra like 6 times in a row or something. And he's like, yeah, I didn't feel like fixing it. I didn't feel like re-recording it. Dark Willow from Dota is rough too. Is this person more cringe than Scylla? Also, we're in a spider house right now, Skittle. It's one of your favorite spots. I always remember like sometime like multiple years ago. Is it for glitchless 100% or for glitchless all masks? I was practicing Ocean Spider House and I I didn't stream that day because I was just practicing and I was doing that and we were hanging out. Poor memory. I was gonna challenge myself by doing hundo during this any percent task. Then I started and thought it'd be boring. Anyway, later in this run, you'll see I have everything. Yo, no magic, no good angles, no where the fuck am I? I guess it's valid, but they're hard to compare. Kind of different games, different vibes. And who's trying to get dunked in hot water like that monkey? I mean, I should take a bath tonight. That would go hard, actually. Maybe. I don't know. But I showered today. Maybe. I don't know. I already showered, so... Ugh. That's a lot of water. That's a lot of being in water %. This is where I wish I had a sauna. Saunas are so good, though. They're too good. I like can't use any magic right here. I just have to like keep doing this. On this kind of run, yeah, we definitely go for the jumps again. Actually the same scenario as the other run. Just like, alright, if I get it, neat. I was thinking I was in the next room. What is this? Hello? That's an awesome shitpost. That is so ridiculous. Like, I was stuck to the wall, and then it just clipped me behind that torch. I, like, honestly thought I was soft-locked, kind of. I guess you could have soared out, technically. But I thought for real I couldn't get out for a sec, which would have been just lovely. I need more rupees. Shit, Skittle reference. What if we make a mod for Majora's Mask that replaces Romani's mask with the Moo Moo Meadows cow? Why is he sliding up this thing? Is that normal? Damn. That'd be based. That would honestly be pretty funny. I would go hard. Or if that's because you entered when he was on the stairs, maybe? Fig. That would make Skittle play Majora's Mask if you could wear the Moo Moo Meadows cow head. So I should do this unbuffered, right? To save time. Oopsie. I wanted to try that there. That has to be faster. That's like 100% needs to be faster, right? That felt pretty speedy to me. Just don't mess it up, forehead. If only if it was Wind Waker for that moment where you can like pull a bomb as you walk through a door, ooh, then that would 100% be faster. Like no question about it. Watch me hess through this room real quick. Oh my god. I tried like moving forward to compensate. I was like, oh, I'm too close to the edge. Damn, anybody else hungry right now? I'm hungry. Dude, I tried hitting start to open the door. Oh shit, they were like, do you see that? They were like synchronized. Hey, this guy's damaging me through my shield. Tactical dodge. Damn, that was actually sick. That was actually a pretty Chad twin mold. They were synchronized AF. I always look out for that heart piece. Like hold on. I never want to be in a scenario where, damn, this isn't a gold. I'm surprised it isn't a gold. I felt pretty clean, damn. Probably not clean enough. But I never want to be in a scenario where I take off Giant's Mask and I'm just on top of the heart container and it's like, well, I guess I can't do anything about this. I don't know why specifically there you get that black flash. I don't get that. Like it's like I don't know. Maybe something about like just like loading the game or something. I don't know. What are we all eating tonight? I think my dad used the last of the soup today, so we're finally done with the turkey soup. Turkey soup is dead. Low-key was pretty good. I started putting like the turkey soup with rice. So I was like, you know, this is actually pretty good. I still have some of those ribs from the other day I have to use up. So I guess I'm gonna eat those later. Wait, no, I do want to go here. I forgot I need the song. I was like, I want to go to Lullaby Skip now. Like, wait, I need that one song. Get spaghetti an hour ago is interesting. What made it interesting? You had a Cliff Bar, so you need no more food. Did you only eat a Cliff Bar today, Blubbers? That's the only thing. If you fail it by being too late and you equip it, that happens. You had your tomato soup from yesterday along with an avocado you seasoned with stuff. Ooh. Two. Maybe I'll like cut the rib off the bone and make like a rib fried rice or something. Is that a thing? I mean, it's gonna be a thing. 3. At least in this category, the Zora egg is like right there, opposed to like in any percent where it's like in the normal bottle, I'm pretty sure. Five. So like normal, so like otherwise you'd have to menu like all the way down to the bottom left. Got gifted a fancy jar of spaghetti sauce for Christmas. We used it. It was kind of spicy. Was it good spicy? Yeah, shoutouts to the Classico sauce. If you remember having that up here. Yo, you had Classico Arma? Hell yeah. That was always the go-to spaghetti sauce for us. That one was always really good. It was good, but I don't know if I'd choose it again. Well, at least it was good. That's always nice. I haven't had spaghetti in a long time. It's been so long since I've had it. Oh no. Green screen room at Skittle. You motherfucker. That snowball might have missed me, but you know how it is. Wait. Sure. See that sick recoil? I can't equip during, I can't pause during this, I forgot. Yeah, well that purple bar is on screen where it's like, oh, night of day one, whatever, like you just can't pause the game during that. Which is just great. Classico is pretty good. I'd choose that over other pre-made sauce brands. Yeah, I've always liked them. Some good flavors. And it's in a glass jar. At least last I checked, they always served them in, or they always sold them in glass jars, so that always felt nice. I don't really got much time to stand up actually at all. I gotta log back in. So I guess I need like... Well, this run got me a gold at least here, so that's cool. Damn, Skittles, what's to eat a sandwich? Skittle, tell me about the sandwich. I want to know about it. It's an Italian sub? Ooh. Wait, from Fig? Did he make it for you? Oh my god. Well, that didn't hit. Should I have tried again? I don't know. My angle wasn't right, dude. My angle was not correct. I tried like just aiming like slightly more to the right. Well, sheesh. Damn, that would have been super hype if I got the weird shot hit. That would have went so hard. Another G Snapchat. His week off starts after tomorrow night. Oh, frick. Alright. Standing up during this. Wow, dude, you don't have a Circle Service mask split? No bomb drops. That's okay. My Pikmin stream, blubbers. Hey, bro. Thank you, Arma. You're gonna go eat food, bye. Honestly, that's gonna be me after this run. I am very hungry myself. I'm so hungry. Yo, Kiva. Hey for the gula. How are you? I hope the stream was fun, Justin. Just as fun as me getting this trick first try. Check it. Fuck. I threw. Dude, I'm throwing. ESS left isn't working. It didn't even work. Awesome. Love this. That worked. I'm not even checking. I know it worked. I know for a fact that worked. You know, no heart drops, dude. Yo, you're him. You get the black bars when you target. Okay. Honestly, just like always look based on like how. Okay, hard job. Yay. Just like how like the void looked. Well, I hope everyone's glad to be here and not in Justin's stream anymore. Like, thank fuck. Am I right, guys? Jeez. Glad that guy's gone finally. That's still golded, bruh. I failed the cutscene skip like 4 times. That's crazy that I got a gold on that still. Bro, there was one time where I bought All Night Mask like frame perfectly, I guess, because like as soon as I bought it, like instead of my rupees going to 0, it like just kept going, like from like the extra chateau that I sold. Goron. Come on, man. I'm not in crit health. Maybe I should have gotten the damn. I can get the heart in the trial. I'll have to look at that later. I'll have to pay attention to that. The black bars. Yeah, that damage boost is not that bad. It should heal me when I get put onto the moon. That's what it should. I actually don't even know if it does. I don't think it does. But that'd be hype if it did. All right, wait, where is Arma here? It's the Arma cutscene. All right, bathroom break time. Here, baby. But yeah, that damage boost is like super comfy. If I mentioned it or not, or if I said anything about it before I got up, but yeah, very comfy damage boost. Seeing human protractor doing the setup for the hover to get into the clock tower early, where he like drops a bomb, ledge grabs like the platform, gets damaged, ISG off of it, and then I think like shield drops a bomb, throws a bomb, and then drops another bomb and does like 3 like just backflips like back to back to back, and then pulls one bomb, hovers with it, and then just gets in. It's just like, bruh. It looks so crazy seeing that setup. There's like so many like just like little things in such like a short period of time. Pretty cracked. He is pretty cracked at this game. You have food now? Hell yeah. That's gonna be me in like a little bit when I have food finally. Oh wait, I got a 219 to my bestest run. Hey, let's go. I didn't even notice that. I noticed, I was like, hey, I'm at a 220 at some point. I never realized I got a, I guess that all-night mask split gave me the gold I needed. What kind of food do you have, Mr. Gaming? Or there's hearts in the pots here too I can get. Alright, because I learned that the other day. Honestly, like, I don't know what's in those pots, but then I learned, oh, there's hearts, at least in some of them. Cabbage and pasta with pork. Hog. Wait, isn't the mini boss music supposed to be playing? Am I crazy? Like, the music normally plays there, right? What happened? Because it played for the Dinophos, right? Hey, typo. Everyone like, what the fuck? Yeah, I was like, this is suspiciously quiet right now. Okay. I keep forgetting my cursor is like over there from equipping Bunny Hood earlier. Like I super keep forgetting that like every run, but I kind of reacted better this time. Yo, Twitch plays Zelda games. Thanks. How are you? Oh, is music messed up in Japanese, Luigi's Mansion? I don't think I've ever noticed that. But I guess usually when I'm watching you, I'm like doing stuff half the time. I am like usually watching streams muted. Or, you know, I go into Justin's stream and then someone cheers 500 bits and then gifts 20 subs. I'm like, all right, time to mute the stream for 2 hours. over on the sausage stream. Hell yeah. He's pretty. That's crazy that I missed all that. Give me the magic. Jesus. Yeah, he is pretty cracked at this game, this run. The music and sound bugs all the time in Luigi's Mansion, huh? At least in your stream having them burst, Pope streams, oops, all shit post. It's kind of nice when there's a tame moment in his stream. I think he bought some of his heroes. No way. I think he's I thought he's thought about that before, streaming to his alt with no alerts. I know you've talked about that too, Justin. I don't know if he ever will though. I feel like that's like been mentioned in his stream at some point though. I'd be surprised if any of them like actually like bought their chats. Like, is that really that common for people to bot their streams? I don't know, honestly. Like from those services where you can buy like bots for your chat, like I wonder how often they actually get purchased. For smaller people it is, but anyone buying their stream is risking their channel. Yeah, that's true. Some dude were like, whoa, sick RNG, and nothing even happened. It's just people memeing. I don't know. I don't know. Dead internet theory, dude. There's this whole dumb shit I saw about allegedly Facebook Meta is like making like AI accounts, and it's just like, bro, that's such a shit post, dude. Like, I love going onto my social media to talk to people, to interact with bots. Love this. Yo, so forgot what the dead internet theory was. Yo, I got one, maybe two, but I don't think the second beam was about to hit her remains, but I don't think it hit it in time before the cutscene played. I don't think, at least. Dude, target the fucking thing. Christ. It's the most annoying thing about Incarnation sometimes, just getting her to exist on the screen for more than like half a frame. And FD turns like so wide. Boom. Got the 224 though. I'm surprised that PB'd, dude. Plus a minute 45 at Enter Snowhead. Into somehow PBing with that. That's crazy. Damn, this run was like behind for like most of it. Oh yeah. Pretty sure I got like absolutely ridiculously horrible RNG on the Bunny Hood minigame when you're using Bremen Mask. Pretty sure my RNG was like completely just horrid this run. Wasn't there a theory on was Majora was the soul of Demise's servant, whatever his name was? I don't know, honestly. Maybe. Honestly, not too sure. Professional Nub Tub. Thank you for the GG. How are you? No, Ricard. Thank you. I was just like, I guess we'll finish this run out. PBs. Okay, so I'm on currently a 4-day PB streak in this game. 4 days in a row I've PB'd. It's kind of crazy. Definitely a much smaller PB. This one does not take me up any leaderboard placements, but it's something. Well, that's crazy, dude. You can get a 219 now. Wow. That's crazy. Surely, yeah, surely it'll go on forever. Yeah, just keep PBing every single day I do runs. Oh yeah, I did read the Majora's Mask manga. There you go, it's right here. It's got a bit of dust on it, it's been sitting there for... I think I read that like 2 years ago or something. I remember reading that allegedly the kind of coincidentally, because Majora's Mask is like a, you know, a very like rushed product, kind of like made within 1 year of development time. Apparently, the manga was made before the game came out, so like the writer slash writers, I don't know, made the game based off of just like screenshots that were out at the time, and I guess maybe like a demo or something, but it was like made before the game was made, was actually fully released, which is interesting. It's also interesting that they didn't have like some kind of like early copy to play, maybe. Like, I don't know if they had like a deadline they had to meet or something. But, you know, let me see. I think it says it in the manga. Pretty sure it says it, like, near the end somewhere. Let's see if it's in there. Pretty sure it's between one of the chapters that mentions it. Oh yeah, here it is. The series launched at almost the same time as the game released, so that meant at the start we couldn't reference the actual gameplay. We had seen the opening demo and the intro images, but that wasn't enough to fill up all the pages. After pondering the problem for a while, we decided to write an original story, something symbolic, like a myth, which would fit in well, but didn't need to match the game's specific details. So we took the overall impressions we got from Majora's Mask and put them into a story in a grand way. And then this story is completely separate from the main one, but we hope you enjoy it. Shouts to Akira Imakawa. Yeah, I can imagine like how much longer it would have taken to make the game if they had to like actually make like all the assets from scratch. Having Ocarina of Time to go off of definitely helped a ton. They made the best solo game ever in the shortest time ever. It's true. Not Akira Toriyama. Yeah, if you can believe it, the Majora's Mask manga was not made by Toriyama. Crazy. Kinda crazy. Man, I talk about how, like, my room gets, like, really dusty, like, pretty frequently, it feels like. Like, I need to, like, once again, at some point, I need to take everything off the shelves, and I need to, like, dust the shit out of everything. So I'll do that someday again. It's just like it takes like 2 hours, like 2 or 3 hours to like clean everything. Cause it's just like I have just so many like figurines and shit on my shelves. So it's like, all right, I have to like, you know, like try and dust each individual figurine off, which is a pain. Like, anybody who was a Club Nintendo subscriber probably knows this one. But, like, this is like the classic Club Nintendo figurine that I have. And like, this figurine, it has so many like little like nooks and crannies that are just like impossible to dust. And someone's gonna be like, just use a can of compressed air. It like doesn't get the dust off. Like I've tried. I have tried, and it just like doesn't. Maybe I need like this like electric one that Justin has, but like the can of compressed air that I had, it did not do the job, unfortunately. Thank you for the 20 bits. Yeah, I don't know. The Majora's Mask manga was it was a good read. I've never read any of the other Zelda ones. I read that I think it was like a year or two ago the Twilight Princess manga finally finished, which was very surprising to me. I was like, damn, I thought it was done like a minute ago. I assumed it would have been done, but apparently it like just finished recently. Yeah, I've heard the Twilight Princess manga is really good. Bruh. The Twilight Princess manga ran from 2016 to 2023. Bruh. Wait, it is all made by one person? Because this also says it's by the same guy, Akira Imakawa. Damn, author and illustrator. Does this guy just do like all these by himself? He started working on the manga in 2006, but it was never published due to the game's 0B rating in Japan. Back in December 06, the original Twilight Princess released a 0B rating, ages 12 and up, in Japan, which is why the manga stopped publishing in Shogakukan's blah blah magazines. It seems to be aimed at grade schoolers. So I guess the tone of it didn't match what that magazine like was aiming towards. Yeah. It must have taken a long time.